Start with the important parts that I feel like I'm gonna need. Oh, I need more glamour prisms. Where did I get glamour prisms before? It's been a while. My grand company. I might actually have enough grand seals to do this. I forgot, because the other one you bought from somewhere else. This one's the great. Either way, this is kind of cute. I'm not used to the hood. I might take that off. Oh. Yeah, I have a shit ton of company seals. We'll be right back. Then we'll do that. Touch them all, control it all. Also, I need to remember how to get the Grand Company. I've only been like once or twice. I don't go there a lot. I know it's in Limsa. Where in Limsa? Maelstrom command, right? Okay, so I need this one. Look at me. I can figure things out by reading a map. I'm wearing Fran armor. That's it. Okay. What? Oh, I don't have enough levels. Where else did I find prisms? I know I've gotten prisms somewhere else. I think I came here before and then realized I couldn't do it as well. Oh, I got them somewhere else. I could try the market board. Would be the worst way to do it. But I do not use. Oh, this would be under. How much do I have? I have a lot. I know I found them somewhere else, but Googling doesn't give me that. Someone had told me, and I don't remember where. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, now I can do what I was doing. Bunch. I'll need to repair things while I'm here too. Okay, they acted like it was gonna be expensive. They'll cost so much money. I don't use a lot of money, so maybe I just have too much money. I like seeing her face, honestly. Don't like the hat. There, now we're ready to continue. I like the new weapon. I had this weapon all the patches. Yeah, the Shadowbringers quest accepted a little better than Storm. I miss Heavenward. That had the best one. Oh, I didn't check if 72. Okay.
Look how many people there are. Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Okay.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called it the chief of some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be fine. This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
Shawl goes right up her face.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in. What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
Stay with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Oh, safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them
You're putting a
home.
lot of trust, Tataru, that I can come back from this.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
Your slaves to a tyrant.
I have to show him, that's not necessary.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you. Go! Spirited
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Minfilla?
Your time has not yet come.
Here. Food all over the floor. My This is pretty.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night? Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me grandad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark
So this is
night?
the Warrior of Darkness
You
world
rotten
then?
old drunk yet, he'd reply.
'Cause it's only filled with light.
Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when.
I mean, it could be any world affected by it. I should mention that quite a few were affected by it.
You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then. Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Crystal Tower.
Dizzying heights it rises.
Okay.
The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Stuff the purple trees, though. Oh god, I have such Dark Souls vibes from this setting.
Halt! Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not.
Hello.
This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail? Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists. Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We
I
care
did give
little
you an
here
honest
for a
answer.
person's place of origin, but instead you chose concealment, and I will not suffer you to pass. That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand, ring and all.
Oh no, I didn't notice he was wearing a ring.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more. But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
I like that they did the Viera accent. Even though this is a very different world.
I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons. I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you were still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief.
Thanks, buddy.
And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions. That is a question with no simple answer. But all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light.
I knew a couple worlds were. It's the
It
first
began a century ago.
where the Warriors
this
of
realm's
Darkness are
reckoning.
from?
A luminous
Or are they a
flood
different one?
swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the First from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the First, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Such a proud and vibrant city. The sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol. A monument to defiance in the face of death.
Am I stuck in this place, or can I do other, like, my other quests that I have?
No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
Yep. Okay, cool. Oh wait, there's a little thing for Eorzea. Back. Okay. Hey. Okay, you still can't leave. Okay, I wanted to make sure I wasn't just stuck here. Here we go. No, is it gone? The same thing. Oh, didn't get a new weapon. I was looking forward to a new weapon. Where's the crystal? In there. I'll let you talk first. The race is called something else. Because their races are different. Instead of being Ishgardian, they're elves, which is kind of what I've always seen them as. Mistrals, though. Right. Must be up above. Let's go get the one in the corner here then. Children's book. Oh, the Warriors of Light were right. Okay. Is this where the Warrior of Darkness was from? Like Minfilla. Then yeah, I think they are from this place. Cool, we might see them. They thought they were doing the right thing by stopping a harbinger of darkness. Turned out not to be the right thing. Upstairs. Which era? Okay, so he's not Catman, but he brought the tower. And we don't know how long Catman's been asleep in that tower. If he doesn't know which era he pulled it from. Excuse me, I think there's a cute cat boy sleeping in your tower. I gotta say some shit. Not even good. It's really dorky looking too. Right, then Gratia is. Because he was the one asleep in it. Or this tower came from the past before he was asleep in it. He did say he didn't know which era. Tower looks a little. I remember it looks more like it probably would have looked during Alec and King's time.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow scions. To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source. In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire
They've been here a
year
while.
might pass in the first. And the reverse could also be
Oh,
true.
so they look different and
The
older?
pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it
I
cannot
would love
be
to see if the
predicted.
twins got older.
That said, we seem to be entering
Though,
a period
their
of
race
near
ages slowly.
equivalence. And thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Yustola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Why aren't they naked? Why does Thancred always end up naked?
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom,
Oh, okay.
they will not.
So, like, this explains why I
Much
can
as
go
it
back and do
grieves me,
side quests. They had to give it
They are
plot
stranded
relevance.
here, unable to.
No way to send them back. They need to come back with me.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the... In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass. In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die. And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least? Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around. This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. What you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough. Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you. But I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your home world. Van Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift. How wonderfully exciting. What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did. You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin. But answer me this, traveller. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails? Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Sne Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand. Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling. Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Jara's the one that will freak out.
Consider it done.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organise a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's very interesting so far. Oh, I get a big room. Huge. Reminds me of Monster Hunter when like you get to the second part and it's like, now the room is huge. This is what's his face. Yeah. It is you! Thought it was you.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
Yeah, that's I was gonna say Alaska has that for like half the year and it's gotta be draining. You lose track of time and like get more tired from it. Ardbert.
What? Did you just... You can
Ardbert?
hear me?
Or is it Arlbert? Is it ARL or ARD? Listen, I took like a 6-month break. Don't remember your name.
Oh, gods, how long has it been?
Ardbert,
That
okay.
was what I called myself.
Close. I knew it was one of the spellings.
The warrior of darkness. My real name is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
Except I knew your name. How did I know your name? Someone must have told me your name.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades
Yeah,
and I who caused
I knew
the
that.
flood.
You didn't know.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Asians. Let them guide us to the source and tried to hasten their goddamned ardor. I remember when we fell, defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia, how she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first. The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away, leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood? A 100 years. 100 long years. My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again.
Let me touch you.
I felt
Maybe you'll
like a
become
fish being
real.
reeled in, and
I have
before I knew
magic
it,
powers like
I
that.
found myself in this room. Why is it that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that? You were summoned to save the first. A waste of time. This world is beyond saving, like those who try to save it. Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Sleep in the weirdest position, girl. How are you comfortable? I'm the ghost pal, cool. How does she sleep like that? Like, what? Yeah, I mean, I'm comfortable in generation. I'm comfortable in general, I think. The tail, sleeping in her clothes, which don't look comfortable. And let me tell you, as a lady, sleeping on your back is super uncomfortable because these just go. Your oxygen doesn't work the same. So, like, sleeping on your side is the best thing, and I would think that would at least be an animation we could do, but no, no, no. We have to sleep awkwardly. At least sleep like a cat. I'd be fine with that. Wanna sleep curled up in a ball? Cool. That would still be more comfortable.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back. Don't play anything. We don't know him that well to talk about the person that kind of fucked everything up.
That is good to hear. Should you want for anything, pray let me know.
Know you that well. Don't even know your face or your
Now,
name.
let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the Flood of Light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. And to the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in further...
Alice, I feel like she freaked out the most about everyone getting pulled away from her
From what I hear, he has
and
since
worried
kept
about
himself
me,
busy
so I
gathering
feel like
information around the main
it would be better to see her first and confirm that I'm okay. Because I think Alphanal will be fine.
Alize, meanwhile, travelled south to the arid wastes of Armarang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the Flood of Light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armarang? It matters not which you choose to visit first.
Amarang.
Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about Thancred. He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters. Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
Distracted me with that. Hasn't really been good. But Yuck. But still bad. Okay. Evolving it again. The hair getting longer. Oh goodness. Oh, but I miss Estinian the most. Oh, is this just the other quest? Okay. I'll come back and get that one after we do this one. Get rid of some shit first. You have too much stuff. sell shit to you? Is that a thing? No. I miss him already. He saved my life. He deserves thanks. I need regular merchants to sell shit to. Over here. There we are. Not trying to really purchase it right now. I'll look though. Euro for my actual class, that's fine. I was just looking, I'm just going to sell some... I have a bit too much stuff. Not in this, particularly these things. Get rid of things I'm not gonna wear. Don't. Classes. I will go to that class, maybe. That one. I can't use that one though. I can't use it. That would be better. Oh, it's for a different class. I was like, what the fuck? I think that was the Gunbreaker one. Gunbreaker. Oh, what's what before I get rid of it? I might go back to Dragoon and level it up. So much stuff. No, not that one. That'll work for now. Okay. Not have that one yet. Fuck then. Here. That's everything I need.
Arang. From this parched earth, the nation of Nabath, Arang, once rose. When I journeyed here, long ago, I spoke with a sun-weathered elder. He told me Armarang meant majestic land in the language of his people. And so it might still be, were it not for the light's unrelenting onslaught.
Desert armadillo. Oh, I'm glad armadillos really don't look like that. Spike balls in the tails are great. Giant cactar. Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry, I just wanted to look at you. Mistakes were made. I pressed the wrong button. The battle music is very interesting here. okay, we know what mords are. It's not the word we use, but we know what they are. Over here. You were literally looking at it, girl. Full blood, that's what they're called.
Master Gengen, this is the friend of the Exarch I was telling you about.
Very good, very good. Though friend or no, all are welcome in Mordsook.
Like I've ever heard them talk.
Souk is Mordish for city. As things stand, this souk boasts the largest and busiest marketplace in all Armorang. You'll find ore from the mines here, of course, but all manner of other things too. Many of them rare. As I told you before, not many visit Armorang by choice, but Mordsook's a different story. Merchants come from miles around to purchase the relics the Mord dig up.
Aye, that they do. For Mord do not dismiss the spoils of the earth. We clean them and polish them and
The
reveal
voice
to the
is
world their
throwing
true
me
value.
off. Just seems it doesn't fit.
That is why they come here. Come from far away. Come with much money.
I can't with the voice.
And so our souk is always busy, busy, busy. No such thing as a thing no one needs.
You say that every time, Master Gengen. Some sort of family motto, wasn't it? Or perhaps a Mord philosophy, for which we should all be very grateful. Would that everyone was so willing to take in refugees regardless of race or creed. Now then, if you intend to spend any time here, you'll want to gain the trust of the locals. And there's a little custom all newcomers are expected to observe.
The cracking of the coin purse. You buy one thing from the market. Price can be low or high, just as long as you buy.
As the good Mord says. In fact, the Exarch sent a little something to cover this very
You didn't
expense.
have to. I have a shit ton of money.
A Verbert gold piece, no less. The first I've held in years.
I have money.
Verbert gold? Real Verbert gold?
Here, newcomer, crack your coin purse with me.
Oh no, you want my goods, newcomer? I have jars and pots all smooth and shiny.
The voices, the voices, the voices. Yeah, with the voices.
Over here!
Come and look.
You buy?
Enough of that! Calm, I say! This one must still journey through the barrens. Nothing bulky, nothing heavy, no pots. Nothing better for the road than a full belly. Spend that piece at Ronron's place, yes? Eat for 3 before you leave.
Mind that one. $40. Geez, so much. Shimei did not look pleased. Just eat it all at once. Eat it all. You made this decision. I didn't tell you to eat it all, but you're deciding to. You could have saved some of that for our journey, but you know, whatever. Really shouldn't eat that much cactus fruit. Start hallucinating. Alright. We are actually gonna leave it here. And we will pick it up tomorrow. Bye. Here.